Hi guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene, and on this episode, my friends, I am so thrilled to share this awesome recipe with you. We are making a Mexican sauce, an enchilada sauce. My God, I'm like, you know what? I want to make homemade enchiladas, but you know what? The sauce is where the flavor is at too. So I'm like, you know what? Let me make a separate video on this because this doesn't take a lot of ingredients, but I just want to walk you through to these really simple and basic ones, which by the way is super easy and delicious, and it really does come together really quickly. So let's get started, my friends. Super easy. Now let's get right to it. Alright guys, so let's talk about our ingredients. And by the way, in the description box below, I will have all the measurements and all the names to the ingredients that I'll be using. Now right here I have one yellow onion. It's a medium-sized onion that I roughly chopped in big quarters. I have here 4 cloves of garlic. Now if you're not crazy about garlic like the way I am, just stick with 2. But I have 4 right here. And right here, my spices, I have here cumin. That's about a half a teaspoon. I have smoked paprika. I have here dry oregano. That's about 2 teaspoons. And I have pepper to taste. I have this funny looking guy right here. I have a Mexican cinnamon stick. You can omit this if you want, but this is gonna bring on like an authentic taste to this sauce. And right here I have right here I have chili guajillo. I'm using 2 different kinds of chilies. These are mild chili pots, by the way. And I have 2 ounces of these, and 2 ounces of these are pretty much roughly like 10 pods, give or take. Use a kitchen scale to get the correct ounces. This is 2 ounces that I'm using right here. Right here, these are chili pasilla, and this is also 1 ounce that I'm using right here. And roughly 1 ounce is 3 chili pods. So these are my chilies right here. There are so many different kinds of chilies that you can have fun with, and you can be creative with this sauce, and even if you want it to have some heat. But I was trying to avoid the heat content because I cannot eat anything too spicy. And right here I have some chicken broth. Now you want to go easy on the salt in this dish, because especially if you're going to use regular chicken broth, I couldn't find unsalted, so I have to definitely watch how much salt I use in my sauce. And that's pretty much it. There's gonna be like additional ingredients. Oh, right here I almost forgot, I have 1 tablespoon of alright guys, now let's begin. Now before we begin cooking our chili pods, we need to get rid of the stem and the seeds that are inside. These chilies have been sun dried, and everything is still attached. You still got the stem and you still got the seeds inside. You see how you hear it rattling in there? Alright, so what we're just gonna do is just gonna break it off with your hands. No biggie. I just have a bowl that I am going to just drain out all of the seeds. And you can open it up and just help it out as well, because they're going to get trapped in there. So I'm going to continuing on with this. I mean, this is just try not to like tear apart your chilies. You just want to make like a little opening, just making sure that all of them got out and they didn't get stuck inside, because you don't want your sauce to taste bitter. This is going to bring a bitter flavor, and that's about it. So it's cleaned out, as you can see. It kind of feels like leather. So amazing. So I'm going to continuing on, dumping all our seeds and the stems, and I'm going to come back to show you what I'm going to do next. Alright guys, now let's begin. Now right here, I have my small pot and my stove is on a medium high. So I'm going to place in my chicken broth here. You don't have to use chicken broth if you don't want to. You can simply use water. Alright, so right after you put that in there, you can start putting in your pods. Now, like I said, everybody does it different. And if you want more of an authentic way, please let me know. Leave me a comment below. So I'm going to put everything in here. And these are going to get softened up. I'm also going to put in my onions and garlic into this mix. Just like that. Friends, so this is going to come to a boil until our pods are softened. Because then we're going to need to blend this up. I see you right back. So after everything's nice and soft and tender, we're going to allow this to cool off completely, because the next step to this is to put it in the blender. And you never want to blend up hot liquids. That's just going to be a disastrous mess and very dangerous. So let's not do that. Let's wait until this cools down completely, and then I'm going to show you what to do next. I'll see you right back. Alright my friends. So my chilies have cooled down quite a bit. Now it's time to put the chili pods and the onions and just everything in here besides the liquids. Okay. And the chili pods has gotten so soft. Alright my friends, so once you put everything in here minus the liquid, do not put the liquid yet. Let's blend this, and then we're going to see how much liquid we need. I'm going to ladle in 1 scoop of that liquid just until I see how the consistency is. I don't want to overdo it and risk having my sauce watery. Guys, what you're going to need is a bowl and a strainer to pick up any pulp, anything that didn't fully blend through. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Out all this goodness right here. I want nothing to go to waste. Alright guys, so after you just finish grinding up all of the liquids, you're not going to have nothing left but the pulp, and we're going to discard that, and we have some nice creamy consistency sauce right here. And now let's cook this up. Okay my friends, now I have a pan heating up, and I'm going to place about a tablespoon or 2 of vegetable oil. We need this to get nice and hot. That just takes a few seconds. And that's it my friends. We're going to put our sauces right in. Be careful that you don't burn yourself or mess up any one of your good clothing. I know it looks weird, but this is part of the recipe. And then we're going to cook the sauce down. And as it cooks down, it's going to mix in. It's going to be awesome. And then we're just going to season it up now. This is with the black pepper, the oregano, the paprika, the smoked paprika that is. And if you don't have that, you can certainly use a regular one. I know it's kind of thick, but I just want to cut out a little bit of that heat because honestly it has a little bit of a kick to it. I gave it a little taste. It does have a little kick to it, not strong, it's pretty mild, but nonetheless it has a kick to it. So I just wanted to thin down the kick for me at least. And I'm gonna allow this to cook down on a low flame, stirring it, and I'll let you know what I'm doing next. Alright my friends, so I just turned off my stove and I allow this to fully cook through. Very short time though, 10 minutes. The oil will just fade away within the sauce. It's nice, it's rich and velvety, and it's perfect for your enchiladas or whatever Mexican dish you use this on. And let's do a quick little taste test. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen. You know it's always a pleasure having you cook along with me. Give this a try guys. Super easy, super flavorful. You can cook it and store it in your freezer for whenever you are ready to cook with it. So thank you once again. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I do have social medias. I have Facebook, I have Twitter, Instagram. Follow me on there and chat with me. Everything that I have done here today will be posted in the description box below. And I'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye.